if you haven't watched Salvage Part 1, go do that right now. I actually do a proper introduction as opposed to this one, which is just kind of lazy and done here in my office as opposed to down in the silo, because there's nothing else to say except this is Part 2. We have 4 more areas that are being salvaged. Short cableway, level 3, 2, 1. Working in sequence. Last video we went in the front door, did the first room, the second room, then we turned right into the decontamination room, then into the long cableway. What we're doing now is we've turned left looking at the short cableway. Cableway is just, it carried a lot of cables, but now what we're doing is turning it into a tunnel. So we're doing that first. We're going to start in the launch control center on level 3. Level 3 housed most of the communication equipment, the bulk of the air handling system, backup battery systems. You can see a ton of conduit, but it's also one of the best rooms in the launch control center. 13.5-foot ceilings, another 1.5 foot of I-beam above that. Just a great room for any kind of future expansion, anything we want to do. So lots of work down here. Here it is. love level 3. Anyway, moving up to level 2, this is again where the short cableway comes in. This is where the springs are. I do want you to notice something. Look at the springs, how they're compressed. So if you look real close, actually this scene right here, to the left of the tunnel is one of the big springs. There's 4 big springs, 4 smaller ones. Smaller is relative. But there's probably a good couple feet right there of space. If you look at it after this entire scrapping operation is done, you're going to see a tour in next week's episode or the next one I put out. You'll see, look at the springs then, just kind of take a mental note or look back and forth between the videos. You'll see a huge difference, again, because of all this weight that came off of it, is all 3 of these floors raised up. Remember, all 3 of these are connected together in what's called the bird cage, and they're hanging off of those springs. That's what's holding all 3 of these floors up off of the bottom concrete floor. Again, this is for nuclear war in case something bad happened. The whole place would shake within the entire structure. So it's a lot of talking. Sorry about that, but hope you're enjoying level 2. Levels, level 2 is actually the one that we haven't really settled on what we're doing. It's varied in design quite a lot. The bottom floor has always been pretty obvious. The top floor has been fairly obvious what we're going to do. I have some ideas for level 2, but we'll save those for another video. Here's level 1. By far probably the most remarkable room in the entire complex. Again, what you're going to see here at the end is just how it really takes shape. This housed the kitchen, the bathroom, the crew quarters, the bedroom was all up here. But again, this is all underwater. It's ancient, 50 plus years old. So we weren't going to use any of it. Plus, I don't like walls in this place. I like it wide open. So this is our solution to it. And again, this probably, in my opinion, made the biggest transformation of any place because it had all of these walls. So as you can see, huge transformations. Again, it was just amazing. I would say probably our favorite part was the tunnel, just because, you went from, I could only, I'm a big guy, of course, but only I could walk down. Now you can walk 2 or 3 people side by side. Lots of cool stuff that can be done with all these spaces. So again, thanks to the scrapping crew. We appreciate that still to this day. And thank you all out there for listening. If you don't mind, subscribing, sharing, whatever you can do to support us, we always appreciate it. Again, thanks a lot from Death Wears Bunny Slippers, and we'll see you in the next video.